line at B.
Season 4 is currently in progress. There are only 2 weeks left. Everyone, is this mic on? At the event center, we have a Chips Ahoy weekend bonus event starting now. Delicious.
What's up, MP?
Forgotten?
Well,
No, no.
your eyes actually be able to go time.
Keep it up, Magic! Let's get it!
Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Here's D. He trains the quick shot. And so here's Orlando. Now here's Wagner. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Here's Charlotte. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Anthony. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Outside ball. Orlando grabs the miss. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Anthony. Carter with a screen on ball. Anthony. A rebound by Washington. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to D. Beyond the arc. Carter pulls it in. Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Anthony finds Wagner. To the inside. Here's Ross. Off on the layup. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Wagner against Hayward. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. D.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
The Magic trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here is Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Here's Ross. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. At the line for 2.
As a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy.
Shear, he's checked in for D. Charlotte in the lead. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Bouknight. P.J. Washington is out there with Hayward. Then it's D, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Trains it from beyond the arc.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
The Magic trail by 3. Ross with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. At the elbow, Fultz. Back to Ross. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. And good that time.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Stolen by Carter. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by D. Fultz the pass to Ross. No good on the shot. And the Hornets now going the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's D. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. D's got 17.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
The pass to Banchero. Here's Fultz. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that. But currently, they lack that star. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
No good from 11 feet. Charlotte leading by 6. Oubre passes to D. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Charlotte. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
The Magic trail by 9. Fultz looking around, driving to the basket.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
To the paint, and stolen by Wagner. To the middle. Hornets with the rebound. Here is Hayward. Oubre, no one around him. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Ross with it, now defended by Oubre. Ross kicks to Banchero. Now here's Fultz. D right on him. Here's Wagner. That one doesn't go. And Charlotte will come the other way. Pass to Bouknight. There's a screen by Washington. Over Banchero. Washington, that's good. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And the call. Charlotte enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Charlotte Hornets.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know when we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that. Passing drills out there. The ball movement.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
You take a look at the Hornets. They've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They were kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. Cole Anthony is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot.
P.J. Washington. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Anthony. 2 shots.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Here's D. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 26 points for D.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Hayward. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hayward's got 5 points so far.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Washington inside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ross dishes to Carter. Ross with it. Washington's on him. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Ross. Ball, the pass to deep. From deep. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ball against Anthony. Pass to Banchero. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. Wagner's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Hayward outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. To the inside. Pass to D. Here's Washington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
There's the pass to Wagner. A 3-pointer, no good.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Passes the ball. Plumlee with a screen on Anthony. Ball. It's good from about 19 feet.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Ross for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Ross has got 11 points.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Hayward passes to D. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Anthony with it, now guarded by Ball, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Banchero with the ball. Washington's on him, and it's Banchero missing. Hornets leading by 13. Here's G. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Anthony, 21 points in the game. The feed to Ross. And the jam by Ross.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Here's D. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Let's see how long this lasts. I'm guessing not long.
New group in now for Charlotte. Jones checked in for Plumlee. Deck comes in for P.J. Washington. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Rozier in for Ball. Here's Deck. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's D. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Wagner finds Fultz. Now, here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
D passes to Jones. Pass to Deck. Here's D. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. D's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Bamba wide open, and he fires. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
And here's Fultz. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for 1.5 years. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Pass to Ross. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third. Wagner outside. No good from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bamba setting the pick for Fultz. That one's off, still out of sync. The Hornets shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. On the basket by Jones.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Charlotte foul. Kelly Oubre Jr. Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Markelle Fultz. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter up by a whopping
Your Magic, 70. The away team, 94. And please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth, we've got Hayward. D out there with ball. Then there's Oubre, and it's Washington in at the center.
Slow down, ref. Let them play.
The refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Fultz kicks to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Wagner with a screen for Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Wagner.
Sets the screen, quickly rolls to his spot. Perfectly done by Wagner.
Here's D. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Cole Anthony.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Number 7. 2 shots.
A good call by the officials.
And the Hornets making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. Fires at the elbow. Jump shot is good.
Zero hesitation offense from Fultz there. Catching the defense unprepared, took full advantage.
Here's D. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Plumlee.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Ball against Anthony. Wagner wide open. Off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Hayward against Wagner. Deep 2 from Ball. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Fultz with the ball. Here's Banchero. Back to Fultz. Shoots. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Hayward passes the ball. Washington with a screen on Anthony. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Banchero. And just miss after miss right now.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ball finds Plumlee up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The pass to Banchero. Well, as we know, it's here to stay, but people continue to voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative, it's innovative, it adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Ball, the pass to D. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled.
How is that a foul?
No call for the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointers and how if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Okeke comes in for Franz Wagner. And Harris subbed in for Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jags checked in.
Hornets ball. Substitution.
So it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
So tell me, MP, was tonight's game an attempt by you to answer questions about your leadership?
No. I mean, if I focus on myself, I'll start getting away from what we do best as a team, and we don't want that, you know? So I don't want to get distracted from my own personal narratives.
It looked like you focused on areas of your game that displayed leadership ability.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's because you're paying attention now, but everything happened within the flow of the game, so it's the same as always, man.
So, MP, do you think games like the one tonight put to bed concerns about your leadership?
Not necessarily. I mean, leadership is something that you display at all times, you know? Not just when things go your way. So if I can bring this same effort, the same determination, and the energy when things are going bad, that would be a real game changer. And that's when then I'll be a real leader.
Makes sense to me. Thanks, MP.
Anytime.
Good, MP.
Yes, both have been evolving around chemistry exceptions, but we play lineups on the floor that had no history, no cohesion. I like to focus on that this year as we analyze performance. Great strategy.
At this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Now here's Hield. Down low. Here's Turner. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Hayward outside. Pass to D. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Picked by Smith. 4 on the clock. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Now here's Halliburton, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And it's Hield missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Ball, up and in on the layup.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
They set the pick. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the...
Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton at the line. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Here's Duarte in his last outing with 12 points. And Halliburton with the 3. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Plumlee. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Sinks it from distance. He has 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Hield. Smith with a screen on Hayward. Hayward against Hield. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Can't hit that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Ball outside. Here's D. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 5. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Tyrese Halliburton, that thin frame didn't matter a lick. Brushes off the contact. Love the grittiness there.
Here's D. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Halliburton left side. Again, Halliburton missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Hayward to pass the ball. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The outside leaner. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
And Ball gets it to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Halliburton finds Hield. Turner, a screen on Hayward. Tries the 9-footer. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Hornets with a lead.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise. And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Indiana switching things.
The team playing on the floor. Makes the ball. Honeybees.
With almost an entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Plumlee. Deck comes in for Washington. Oubre, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Rozier in for LaMelo Ball. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Bataze's checked in for Turner. Brissett comes in for Smith. Taylor, he's checked in for Hield. And it's McConnell in for Duarte. Halliburton. Pass to Bataze. Looking to end the run. Jones with some nice D.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Rozier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Pacers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Batase. McConnell from outside. He buries it from 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's D. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Batase. And stolen by Jones. Here's D. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 19.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Batase, defended by Jones. The fadeaway. D pulls it in.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Back to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rozier outside. Pass to D. Fires the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's McConnell. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side Jones. Pass to D. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Halliburton against Rozier. Shoots. Halliburton misses. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a confident
36. The Pacers, 16. And please give a big round of applause for your Hornets Houston team.
We've got a wide mark. Making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets Houston team.
Go easy on him.
Thank you, Little Stinger. Let's give it up for them, fans.
Indiana's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Kelly Oubre out there with Gabriel Deck. Then it's Book Night, and it's
number 7.
How the heck is that a foul, ref? You need lacing.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton at the line for 2.
Has value, but Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the...
It doesn't help. Run your offense, guys.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Bouknight. It's stolen by Halliburton. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Here's D. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Fires the 3. The shot by Duarte, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
When you consider James Bouknight selected overall #11 back in 2021, and I think that had a lot to do with his potential more than what he brought to the table initially.
So far this quarter, he's been...
First personal foul, second team foul.
And for the Hornets, their shooting has been on another level, 68% for the game. Here's D. And here are the Hornets with another bucket. And it was no surprise that Bouknight went relatively early in the draft, Doris.
Well, I think he's got a lot of talent. Obviously, he's got a lot of confidence. He stands 6'5", so this is all about player development, especially from a scoring standpoint.
Inside, here's Batase. Jones with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will... Here's Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Brissett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's D. And the Hornets, another 3.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead. To a certain extent, you like the aggressive.
Number 7, second personal foul, 15 foul. At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton going to the line, shooting 2.
The wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Here's D. And the Hornets, another 3.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Duarte. He's got 5. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Charlotte building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment.
Great first half! Great first half!
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite, avocado toast.
Okay, now let's take a look at the power rankings in the Eastern Conference early on.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They gotta wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's the Hornets now. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Smith. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. The Pacers shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Over Ball. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Halliburton's got 14 points for the game.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Hield for 3. Unable to get that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Washington. And it's Charlotte with another.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Another shot. Got a piece of it. Smith against Hayward. Here's D. Now Plumlee. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Duarte. Jacks up a 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's D, guarded by Hield. Here's D. And the Hornets, another 3.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Halliburton against Ball. Hield from outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Plumlee, a screen on Hield. Pass to Ball. Puts up a 3. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are uncautious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Halliburton on the wing. And he lobs it up top. Smith no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Ball passes to Washington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Washington's got 4 points this quarter. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Halliburton against ball. Halliburton goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Pass to Washington. Here's D. This one for three. Good. Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Duarte. He's got 5. That three's off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
D gets the bucket.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
To the inside, releases, got it. Good job in the low post. Duarte's got 7. Here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's D. And again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Outside Hield. Turner, a screen on Hayward. 6 to shoot. Hield passes to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to D. There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Hayward with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Pass to Hield. Smith inside. Washington's there. Smith passes to Hield. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting with every...
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Halliburton finds Hield to stop the drought. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Turner passes to Hield from 8 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
And that one drops for him. Hayward's got 6 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hayward against Hield. Launches a 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Charlotte making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Valentine. Smith out there with Bouknight. Then there's
guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
What are we aiming for? The international heavy draft is going to be spectacular.
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Oh man, you know, my shots are falling tonight. Mostly because my teammates are setting me up with some great looks. You know, we always look for the open man, and tonight, it's your boy.
Do you look at yourself as a go-to player on this team?
Man, we got a whole bunch of go-to players. It all depends on who's feeling it that night.
Right.
Again, tonight, my shots are falling, man. So, you know, try to take it, you know, best shots regardless of who it is.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man.
No doubt.
You were unconscious out there. What's it like when the outside shot is falling like that?
You know, it feels great when we got it rolling like that. You know, the games get a lot easier, you know, when those outside shots start falling. You know, they start pushing up, making it easier to find my teammates or, you know, drop the ball to the hole.
What's the reason for this shooting success?
Getting extra shots up in the gym. You know, before games, after practice, at home, you name it. Literally anywhere, you know. I had my boy Peanut meet me at 6 a.m. just so he could rebound for me, you know. Just repetitions. No special tricks.
Thanks for your time. Great game.
I'll have a chat and get him on board. An invitation to leadership can be very
B.
Okay, let's get started. Yo, hold on. How about we go with my homie over here?
Hey, MP. Now, you've led your team in impressive fashion recently. How does that feel coming on the heels of reports questioning your leadership?
I gotta admit, you know, it don't feel bad. You know, but I'm always gonna care more about the team's success than individual accolades. So the fact that I'm contributing to winning games, that's the biggest thing for me, brother.
Huh. Always putting the team first.
Always.
Impressive stuff, MP.
Appreciate you, John. I know you usually got an interesting take on things, so what's the angle today? Talk to me.
Had no angle.
Mhm.
Just wondering why it took you so long for us to see this version of you.
Everything happens in its own time. Coach always says that's always have, always will. So, do I wish I could have found more success a little bit sooner? Sure. But at this point, we are where we are, and I'm happy with it. So I'm not gonna question why it took so long.
Okay, well, now that you have been displaying on-court leadership on a more consistent basis, do you have anything to say to the front office?
Nah, we talk all the time, you know. So they know where my head's at, and I know where theirs is as well. But thanks, though. I really appreciate you checking in with me, man.
Of course. Anytime.
Seems like we're done here, huh? All right, see you guys later.
What does Kendrick Perkins have against you?
Well, it looks like we've got a handle on this whole leadership thing for the time being.
Yeah, hashtags MP, leader, and let's go have been trending on social for the better part of 48 hours, so.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Right, hey, but can your source find out if Adela's still trying to trade a rising young star with leadership abilities up the wazoo?
Oh, don't talk about yourself in the third person.
Yeah, it plays terribly with boomers, and that's our most affluent demo.
And don't say wazoo.
And don't dodge the question. It's not that funny. I mean, I really want you to work your source here, Ricky. You know? Or does Teresa from ticketing still have the inside
It's
scoop or
not Teresa
then
from
who
ticketing.
Is it, man?
Look,
You're
I'm
gonna
not
tell
telling
me.
you.
You're gonna tell me.
Look, just because you're doing a great job right now does not mean you can let your foot off the gas. Look, I will try and see where Othello's head is at, but you still got to do your thing, all right? Look, nothing's settled on the trade front.
Of course, man, but it only gets better from here, Rick. Trust me.
All right, well, you know, it might be a good idea for you to check in with Coach Graves, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an ally on this one.
Yeah, I do chat with him every day, but, you know, maybe I can see what if he knows what Othello's thinking or doing.
Good. In the meantime, I'll hit up my source, and we'll take it from there. One day at a time, right?
Yes, sir. Only way to do it.
MP about to tear the roof off.
There he is.
MP, glad you're here. I gotta talk to you.
Yeah, man, I was about to say what's up, but you look a little bit upset.
There's no easy way to say this, but you're out of the starting lineup.
I don't understand why.
It's beyond my control.
But you said you would help me if I stayed out the press.
I can help you.
Okay, how? By doing whatever Othello tells you to do?
Ernest! Get over here! MP, I'd like you to meet Ernest Templeton.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too, man. What exactly does Ernest here do?
He's one of the brightest young stars in our analytics department.
Analytics, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
He came up with the formula for teammate grade, our new all-in-one performance metric.
That was you, man?
It is. Do you like it?
Yeah, I read the documents up on it. Makes a lot of sense. I'm just excited to see it in action.
When you see yourself going up for posterizing dunk, what do you see? A unicorn flying over a rainbow. What I see is a series of zeros and ones in the beautiful pattern of a Wolverine raining down on his opponents. It's mathematical, inevitability. I've been working on it for a long time.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, 89, 99, 2009. Time doesn't exist.
There's been extensive research, but we'll spare you the details.
Spare you the details.
Needless to say, it's the new gold standard. Phil Boyer wants us to use it as a central pillar in all player evaluation.
All of these things. Teammate grade. This is how we change the narrative. How are you going to achieve a better grade than the starter that's currently in place? Here's how you're going to do it.
You hit those goals, and we'll have no choice but to start you. Phil Boyer will see to it himself.
I got you, Coach.
I'm just going to say that.
Okay, enough, Ernest. Right, look, we're all pulling for you, MP.
We're all pulling for you, MP.
We know you can do this.
All right, I'm going to get out of here. But I got you, Coach.
I got you, Coach.